Hey Aquarius, I was going through the motions, trying to record this. I had no issues recording none of my other videos. As soon as I get to you guys, the camera freezes. I'm like, there they go, trying to control the show. But it finally got to work, so we're gonna get started. The song that came out for your on your Pandora Shuffle was God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. And the line that stuck out was, when it's all said and done, you'll believe God is a woman. You suffer from, I'm not going to say you suffer, but you have a God complex about you and you're a know-it-all. Spirit is saying humble yourself before they have to humble you. And if they like do something so dramatic and it's like, whoa. A recent experience with a goddess has shook you to your core. You played mind games and she loved you unconditionally. If not a romantic relationship, this could speak to a relationship with a parent. But I strongly feel like this is going to be for Aquarius males who are heterosexual. But, I mean, take it how it applies. This person you play mind games with, they love you unconditionally, and they served you a big plate of humility when they gracefully bowed out. Someone wants to hold all the power. I'm going to assume it's you, Aquarius. That's very on brand. Release the need to control. How do you feel when someone doesn't allow you sovereignty, and that is supreme power or authority, to maximize your personal autonomy, which is your self-government, determining how you regulate and what you do with your body. So it's very imperative that you don't impede on people's free will or try to determine people's free will because you just want to control everything, and you know it allows you to dictate what's going to happen or what's to come, and you're basically trying to you're basically trying to prevent yourself from getting hurt. But if you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt either way. So you prolonging it is not going to make it, like, it's not going to alleviate the brunt of it once it happens. So y'all learn vocabulary words. You don't learn that on no other channel. Yes, sovereignty and autonomy. Very important because on another note, like, we are taught as kids to give away our power. We think of, oh, what will my parent validate? Oh, how is this decision going to affect my parent? What are they going to think? I want people to start moving forward, maximizing their children's autonomy. When your child is asking you something, say, what do you think? How do you feel? And if they say, like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, say, hey, you have to think about how it's going to affect you first and then me last. It's always about you maximizing your sovereignty and your authority over your autonomy, your life, your choices. So that's my spiel. So we're doing the past, present, future, and overall energy. So for your past card, Aquarius, Lord have mercy, you have the Tower moment. So you could have set ablaze to a relationship and both parties had to jump ship. You have a man and a woman, if you look in this picture, and the woman is diving head first. So she's prepared for this. Like, she's she has experienced turbulence beyond this lifetime. Like, this is not to say it's a norm, but it's like she's okay with going into the depths of her feelings and, recognizing where she went wrong and how you guys both played a part in setting this foundation ablaze. As you can see, the male in the picture, he is dropping on his ass. So it's like he's asked out. He's not prepared to delve into these emotions. He hides from these emotions because he is afraid of vulnerability. And this female in this dynamic was trying to, like, show him that, I'll be there for you if, like, you feel like you're getting scared of getting vulnerable. Like, I'll be there for you. But they had to control it. They had to control it. This tower moment was inevitable in this relationship. The person you were dating, Aquarius, wanted emotional nourishment, and so did you, but you didn't know how to verbalize it. So you would resort to mind games. So if you don't know how to communicate effectively, like, hey, I need this, and like maximize your maximize what am I trying to say? Not even maximize. Try just verbalizing your wants and needs. You will resort to mind games. So you might call this person, and if they pick up, you're saying like, oh, hey, come over my house, and it's probably 1 a.m. And this is a mind game that you're, a manipulative mind game that you're doing to see if this person is laying in the bed with someone. And like, if they don't come, you're like texting them like, yeah, I know you in the bed with this person. Get up and come over here. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? That God complex, like, let it shatter, let it go, because this person they would sacrifice themselves for you. They did sacrifice themselves for you time and time again when you needed help. This person was always there, and they can. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm gonna come back to that, but the person that you wanted emotional nourishment, and you purposely starved them of this. Or this could be a mother-child relationship. This was a defense mechanism your mom learned. So, just be patient with your mom. It's always hard to see eye to eye with you guys. As you can see, both of these people are like on opposing sides. Both parties in the in the car are left to fend for themselves. The woman is going head first, so she's prepared. The male hasn't prepared to land in the water and access these emotions. So a lot of times in Aquarius, they have been hardened due to, a lack of nurturing from their parent. And Aquarius is a self-sufficient, independent sign, just like Virgo. So it's like you're kind of okay to navigate by yourself, but you still every child needs that emotional nourishment. So it's like if a water sign didn't receive these things, like, it may impact them more than you. Granted, it's going to impact you, but not to the effect of like a water sign where they're like dwelling over it. Like, you'll be like, oh, okay, like, I didn't get those things, life goes on. But this was a transformative moment for both of you. The masculine is being forced to face how he wronged you. He feels remorse. He wants to reach out but doesn't know what to say. So it's basically you wanted to you wanted to love on your terms and your terms only. This person would get shut out. This person came to you asking for help, and you denied them, and then this person started asserting their boundaries with you, and it dismantled your whole infrastructure on preying on them financially. And this person realized, like, hey, like, if I'm in a bind, you can't help me out. Like, I'm not helping you out. I don't care if it's something so slight. Like, I'm not helping you out. And so that shook up the dynamic or whatever, because they're like, oh wow, this person is like standing up for themselves. Wow. The next card in the present is the Six Wands of reverse. This is fire energy. So you don't feel elated. That means happy. You don't feel elated about your current career. Rediscover your passions. You belong in the arts, Aquarius. You guys are, every Aquarius I know is talented in some way. Or become an entrepreneur. Everyone in, I mean, all the Aquariuses I know, they pride themselves on taking up different crafts, and like you're artsy, you're naturally artsy, you're naturally an entrepreneur. You hate restriction, even though you may restrict others. You hate restriction. You crave for freedom. So make sure you apply that freedom not only in your relationships but also in your personal career. Like create what you want, you know. Because you despise, with a long E, despise clocking in for Bob. And if you're Caucasian, it's no shade, but my Aquarius is y'all hate clocking in for Bob. Like it drains your spirit every time you walk in there, because you're not accessing that creativity that's natural to you, that is innate. So tap back into those passions that really ring true to you. And it's like when you're working these jobs, you feel like a dream deferred. So look up that poem. It may resonate more at this time, or something may, it may ring a different tune currently in your current life. There may be people in your ear asking you what you want to do with your life. They feel like you are lacking focus. You're all over the place. You're working one job. You're working this job. Aquarius, do what you want. So many of our parents stayed in one place, and they weren't content. They just settled. You're not settling. Don't settle with your career. That's the one thing where you spend most of your time at, and you want to be happy. Like happiness is a must. It's a must, because if not, it's going to pour into how you feel, like self-esteem wise, self-worth wise. So Aquarius, do your thing. If you want to go to the moon on Monday and serve a hookah on Friday, do your thing. Okay, it's no judgment. So yeah, you are being forced to be still, I'm assuming because of this pandemic, and sit with your thoughts you may like to ignore. Right? So that's the present. And then we're going to, this is the Six of Cups. It's in the reverse. So you only had 2 reversal cards for your present and then your future. Okay, this camera. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups. You can see this person is sitting here looking a little sad. And this person is offering them something new, but they're looking at like what happened in the past. Okay, so your current energy is saying you're dwelling over what went wrong in this relationship. Keep in mind, this could be a friendship, mother-child relationship, or romantic relationship. You're so consumed that you don't realize that there is new love coming in. And I feel like it's a new love for yourself. And then you're going to pour that into these people you come across, whoever that may be, romantic, platonic, whatever. Admit where you wronged this person and apologize. They would appreciate it. You measure your relationships by how much pain you can inflict on others, because there was so much pain inflicted on you as a child, or you didn't receive this nourishment that you needed. So you may purposely love bomb people and then withdraw as a manipulation tactic to keep them caught up in your web. So this person that you dealt with, they were an empath, and they took every lick like a champ until they couldn't anymore. Once this person finally left you, You wanted to take them serious, very on brand. So, you guys love, I'm not, well, this is just a human thing, period, but people in general love what they can't have. Yeah. You took this person through the ringer. Anybody who has dealt with an Aquarius, who has an Aquarius sibling, Aquarius mom, like write down in the comments and let me know how that experience was, because baby, it's not for the weak, okay? Not at all. Like, you should get a certificate after dealing with them. Like, ooh. But I want you to heal your wounds with your mother, because it pours into a lot of your reactions and blow ups. It's like a lot of the source of your anger. You could benefit from a Reiki session, so look into that. The overall energy is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? So you see this figure. So, it's calling for you to get free of these thoughts. Swords is air energy. So you see there are literally 8 swords, and 8 is the number, I'm sorry. 8 is the number of death and regeneration. The old you has to die. It has to. It's not benefiting you. And I'm not going to say it's not benefiting you, because it is benefiting. It's benefiting you in a way where you're learning a lesson, but it doesn't serve your highest good when it comes to maintaining these relationships that you really want to build with people, but you're afraid of depending on people. It's okay to depend on people. I mean, you depend on the bus driver. You depend on people to cook your food. You have to depend on people. Like, that's just it. So you have to get free of these thoughts, or you're in the process of freeing yourself from these thoughts, because all of this energy, like, it's consuming you. It's really consuming you. You obsess over this person and try to contact them in the astral realm. And if this is not you, Aquarius, the person that you're involved with is doing this. They miss you deeply. They try to contact you in the astral realm by your dreams. So they may be thinking about you so hard and you're rooted in their subconscious, so that when they go to sleep, they dream about you, or they're popping up in your dream, Aquarius, because they really want to contact you and they miss you. So Aquarius feels that this person is like severing the etheric cords that connects them to, or the person is feeling like, oh, Aquarius is like not playing, they cutting me off. And if you are the Aquarius where you want to get serious with this person now that they cut you off, it's like you want a relationship with them now, after you took them through the ringer. And I think you should just take a bow, Aquarius, because you lost a real one. There's no love lost. This person is forgiving you, in the process of forgiving you, but you lost out. So maybe you'll move appropriately with the next person, and that's the lesson. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I can be reached at cosmicpeephole.com. I can also be reached on Instagram and Twitter by typing in Cosmic Peephole. I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you.